Have you ever wondered what kind of laws are quietly lurking around the world? The ones so odd, so unexpected, they almost sound made up? Places where something as innocent as building a simple shape in the sand, or even the clothes you wear, could get you into serious trouble. Watch until the end to find out which of these bizarre laws you might accidentally break on your next trip. All right, let's start with Singapore, famous for its spotless streets, stunning skyline, and a total ban on chewing gum. Back in the early 90s, Singapore got fed up with gum stuck on sidewalks, elevators, and even on train doors. It was literally jamming up the public transport system, so in 1992, they introduced a strict law making it illegal to import or sell gum. Get caught? You're looking at thousands of dollars in fines. But here's the funny part. You can still chew gum if it's therapeutic gum, like nicotine gum. But even that requires a prescription. So if you're heading there, maybe just swap the gum for a mint. Imagine going to the beach, building your best ever sandcastle, only to find out it's illegal. In some coastal towns in Spain, that's reality. Places like Malaga and Benidorm have banned building sandcastles right on the main beaches. Why? They say it's to keep pathways clear, protect people from tripping, and maintain a neat beachfront. But let's be honest, it's hard not to picture a tiny sand dragon posing a threat to beach safety. So if you're planning on an epic sand fortress on your next Spanish holiday, maybe keep it low-key, or at least check the local signs first. Here's one that sounds almost unbelievable. In the UK, it's technically illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. Why? Because the building is considered a royal palace, and anyone who dies there is entitled to a state funeral, something the authorities want to avoid at all costs. While this law isn't exactly enforced, it's definitely one of the weirdest legal quirks you'll ever hear. So if you're ever visiting Parliament, maybe don't push your luck. All right, time to head over to the U.S., specifically Alabama. Here, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache in church if it causes laughter. Yep, that's an actual law. Clearly, there was once an epidemic of pranksters donning curly mustaches and cracking up the congregation. The law still technically exists on the books, though it's pretty unlikely anyone's going to jail over it today. So if you ever visit Alabama, maybe save the fake mustache gags for after the Sunday service. Thailand is hot. Seriously hot. So some tourists think, why not drive shirtless? Well, while it's not exactly a criminal offense, local traffic police often fine shirtless drivers under rules about inappropriate attire. It's partly about public decency and partly because of safety of the driver. Wearing a shirt protects your skin on a hot seatbelt, too. So in Thailand, if you're hitting the road, maybe keep your top on. Your wallet and shoulders will thank you. Here's a law that might sound simple but can catch a lot of people off guard. In the United Arab Emirates, it's illegal to eat or drink while driving. This rule was put in place to ensure drivers keep their full attention on the road and avoid distractions that could cause accidents. Whether it's a quick snack or just sipping water, doing it behind the wheel can lead to hefty fines and even license suspension. So if you're cruising through the UAE, make sure to finish your food or drink before you start driving. Now this one sounds like a Monty Python skit. In the UK, the Salmon Act of 1986 makes it illegal to handle salmon under suspicious circumstances. What exactly is a suspicious circumstance? Are you lurking in a dark alley at midnight, salmon under your coat? Turns out it was written to crack down on illegal salmon fishing and poaching. So the next time you're in the UK and carrying a salmon, make sure it's from a legit fishmonger and try not to look too shady, or the fish police might just come knocking. Next, over to Arizona, home of the iconic saguaro cactus. These giant cacti can live over 150 years and grow more than 40 feet tall. They're deeply protected by law. cut one down, and you could face up to 25 years in prison. That's a sentence longer than for some serious felonies. Why? Because these plants are not just desert decor there. They're vital to the ecosystem, providing homes and food for birds and other wildlife. So if you're hiking in Arizona, admire the cactus. Maybe take a selfie. Just definitely leave the chainsaw at home. Heading to the Caribbean. In Barbados, there's one fashion choice you'll want to skip. Camouflage. It's illegal for civilians to wear any camouflage clothing, even a simple t-shirt or hat. The pattern is strictly reserved for the military. If the police see you in camo, they can confiscate your outfit on the spot. It's all about making sure there's no confusion between the public and armed forces, so yeah, save your camo shorts for another island. In the town of Sartène on the French island of Corsica, there's a law that sounds like it came straight out of a comedy movie. It's illegal to wear pink pants after noon. No one's quite sure why this law came about, but some say it's linked to old local customs or simply a quirky way to preserve tradition. Either way, if you ever find yourself there, you might want to double-check your wardrobe before heading out past midday. Picture this, you're at a bustling train station in France, ready to say goodbye to someone special. But here's a twist. You're actually breaking the law if you kiss goodbye on the platform. Back in 1910, French officials introduced a bizarre rule banning kissing at train stations. Why? Because those lingering farewells were causing trains to run late, and punctuality was more important than romance. So if you find yourself in France, maybe save the kisses for off the platform. And finally, we circle back to the UK, where it's actually illegal to carry a plank of wood down the street under the Metropolitan Police Act of 1839. The original goal? Prevent accidents and keep narrow streets clear back when people still hauled building materials by hand. Today, it's rarely enforced, but technically, if you stroll through London swinging a big piece of timber, you could be breaking the law. So, best to keep your lumber deliveries discreet. And there you have it. Some of the strangest, most unexpected laws still on the books around the world. Who knew reality could be this weird? If you enjoyed uncovering these legal oddities, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more wild discoveries, and drop a comment telling me which law shocked you the most. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Catch you in the next video.